Hey everybody, well it's me Butch of course, yeah, maybe just me. But anyway, I got my Double Alpha Academies in today, and this is going to be really interesting. I already did this video, but I decided to do it over again because I had my camera turned around and had the light on, and so everything was filming upward. I didn't get anything into the viewer, so I decided to do this over. And hopefully I don't have much trouble with this time around as I did the first one. But anyway, first of all, of course, you know I got the WorkTunes and everything, and these are 24 decibels, and they're wireless, and you can answer the phone, and they have hi-fi speakers and stuff like that. You can also connect the patch cord to them, and the newer ones that are coming out anytime now are the same as 90542s. I'm going to show that in just a second, but they have the everything that Connect has, they have them too, but they have AM FM radio, which are these right here. And so the only thing that's going to look different is this right here. It's going to be more embossed. It's going to be like kind of scribed in there whenever that comes out, if it ever comes out. But these are also 24 decibels. But I'm telling you, I don't know why, but it seems to me that these cut out more sound than the Connects do. I don't know why, they just do. But as you've seen before in my other videos, I have these Double Alpha Academies on these, and I kind of cut into them just to test them out. And really, I can still wear these. I can still wear them. It's no big deal. And the gel doesn't ooze out or anything like that. The gel's on top, and the foam's on the bottom for the base. But these are kind of wrinkled up, you know, because I've had them for over a year now, and they're still doing really well, other than my cutting on them. What happened was, the reason why I did that, I said, well, you know, might as well go ahead, but somehow or another I tore this right here. Well, there was a part that was tore, and I was going to send it back, so I decided not to because of all the hassle. And I kind of tore it a little bit more to see what was underneath it, and I discovered there's white foam, as you can see right there, a white foam, you know, not jelly foam, but foam, and there's gel right there where my finger is. Silicone, whatever you want to call it. So you got the white foam as the foundation, and you got the silicone as on top of that for, you know, going against your ears through the polyurethane. And speaking of which, like I said before, I had issues with my ears getting a rash around them, but once I started wearing these, that changed. I don't have that problem no more. My ears don't get, you know, messed up or whatever, you know. I don't have any oozing, red, rashy-like stuff or flaking inside my ear canal or in this part of my ear. I don't have that no more because I use polyurethane. And polyurethane's antifungal. That's good. But anyway, let's check out these Double Alpha Academy gel earrings here. And of course, I don't need to use these, but these have a different cut to them. They have a more of a recessed type of cut, probably for your contacts or something like that, or maybe your TAC 500s or TAC 300s, Peltor Sport Tacticals, you know, or Sport Tacs, you know, what have you. And so I'm going to save those for something else. And I'm going to take the ear cushions off, which were actually, they belong to those right there, the AM FMs. And what I did was I swapped them out because there was a little bit newer and harder, so I swapped them out with those right there, which actually they belong to Seth. But I was just using them until I got the my wireless ones. And anyway, so let's see how that'll work out. With these, I already got it prepared and ready to go. So I'm going to put the, well, actually what I'm going to do is take the battery out first, because it's, I tell you what, man, whew, first time I did it, I had some trouble I'm gonna take the battery out because if I accidentally have to push way too many buttons, I don't want to screw the system up. And I think that's what happened before. The little blue light was blinking on and off on this thing. It's like, oh crap, that's all I need to screw these things up. And I got to go through the hassle, send them all the way back. And then I'd have to take this thing off, put the other headband back on, and I don't want to do that. Because if you change it up, you know, it avoids the warranty. But, you know, that's easy to put back on. That's no problem. So, anyway, let me get an angle here. I found that it's good to come from the side like this. Get your side in, you know, little, come in like this right here. And then kind of work it around. There we go. That popped in better than the first time. Who is this? Ignore. Don't know you. That worked out better than it did the first time, believe me. It was hard as heck trying to get it in the first time. It was a hassle. So now I'll put the other ones in here. I got to put this phone back on. Put that right there. Put these on there. And you know what? I probably didn't pay attention. I did. I got to flip that sucker around. What I'm trying to do is keep the holes, the ventilation holes, on the bottom of the headset, not the top. You know, I don't know, it's just weird like that. The hole's right here, so I'm gonna turn around this way. I got to take the other one off. So what I'm doing is, I got it kind of hinged right there, and I take my other fingers. So I'm gonna try and take my other fingers. It's kind of get it in there. Golly. There we go. And let's just work it around there. Hold your fingers on one part of it and you'll have like a little gap, and you just take and press down on that gap and it gets right in there. So that one's in there. And take this one out. And so usually some people can do it with 2 fingers up in here, but it's really easier if you take 2 fingers right here and you push against this little stud thing where the slide hooks to. You can push with your thumb and pull with your fingers. In this case, golly, oh, I better try the other side. Try the other side, see how that works. I couldn't get a good grip. There we go. It came out. Sometimes if you do it with 1 finger, it's hard, but if you do it with 2 fingers, it's a whole lot easier. So, take this. Make sure the holes. Yep. Turn that around. Like I said, you just kind of hitch it in there like that. Use one hand to push it down, the other to kind of just work it around. There we go. Pop it right in. No problem. The more you do it, the easier it gets. The less you do it, you're going to struggle with it. You're going to say, I can't do it, so you end up sending them back. Don't do that. It'll work out fine. Okay, so I'm going to put the batteries. I got a battery pack coming for this tomorrow. I think come today, it'll come tomorrow. Which would it'll make it much easier, because that way I don't have to worry about putting rechargeable batteries in it. I can just hook it up to like a little Android type of thing for your phone, and it's got like a little display on here. It'll beep. It'll show, you know, little colors or whatever. Shows charging it. Whenever it's charged up all the way, it'll stay a constant color. So that'll be cool. Put this back in there. Battery. There's one battery. Right there. two batteries. Count. There we go, both batteries. And like I said before, the reason why I got these, because they're Bluetooth, of course, but the Bluetooth doesn't work all that great on these. I mean, it works, but you, if you're watching your video on your phone, sometimes you got to, like I showed on the other one, you got to turn it up on your headset. But when you're done with the Bluetooth, be careful when you go back to the AM or FM, whatever, because you'll blast your ears out, because the radio is louder than the what you might hear in the Bluetooth. That's why they came out with the WorkTunes Connect plus AM FM, which is the same as these, but they're kind of integrated as one. The technology is integrated back into this, so your hi-fi speakers will come in a lot clearer. You just double click it like that, and then these will. But I figure, until they ever come out with them, I'll be fine with these. And if I don't really use them too much or whatever, I'll probably just send them back, and use the cost to get those instead. But let's see how that works out. Of course, I have to change my headband back. And I got another headband over here, because whenever I got my Pelter Protect number 3s, Hunter shooters, whatever they were, and they shipped them to me from England, and they got messed up, and they told me to go ahead and keep them, and then they refunded me. And the one part of it was messed up real bad, so it got crushed. So what I did is I took the headband off of them and kept it, so I can use it for other things. So anyway, we're going to see how these work. Oh wow, that feels good. I've already done the same thing, but for your viewing pleasure, I'm doing it again. It feels good. I mean, it feels like these. I feels like I can sleep in these, but probably wouldn't want to do that because of that button and that little rotary thing here. But they're a little bit thicker than these are, So these are thinner, a little bit thinner. The profile's a little bit thinner. But anyway, they feel the same way as these. That's because I had the fleece in them, of course, and they give my ears a little bit more room than these cushions do. So that's a plus. Every once in a while, like in these right here, I felt like a little bit of a pinch, because the material didn't cover the whole speaker area. But once I got it adjusted, it was fine. And of course, it depends on how I sleep on my head and where I sleep at, And so, because I usually, like I said, I usually sleep in these. And so, the Bluetooth is pretty excellent in those. I mean, it's excellent. You got a lot of hi-fi, stereo. Sometimes I listen to like binaural beats to help me get to sleep, and you can hear them really well. Now, with these, I already tried it. It's not that great. You can hear them, but it's not as good as it should be or could be. And anyway, that's that. So I got these, those up there, and these. Of course, those are 3 pair of WorkTunes. So you got your WorkTunes AM FM. You got your WorkTunes Wireless, which are these, with the AM FM radio. Then you got your WorkTunes Connect, and they just play by Bluetooth, and they're hi-fi speakers, things like that. All 3 of them hearing protectors, earmuffs. So anyway, real quick. See here, power on, FM. I forgot to turn it down. I had them blaring because I was watching my first video, the first one that I made. But anyway, yeah, so that's double alpha academies. Probably going to get new ones for these. And these are pretty neat. So you can see there's the 3M Pelter checked off there. You got the MSA Sortins, But you can go to doublealpha.biz and check them out for yourself. And I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to go jam till 2:30. Then we're going to take stuff off, take trash off, go to town and everything else. So, yeah. See you later.